Well, hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. We are currently at the dorm. First things first, if you hit the right bumper, not the trigger, the bumper, you can actually see where you can do stuff. So this little two arrows says this is a place that you can go in and out of. This is someone you can talk to. Hey, look, there's something important here. This is a save point. Yeah. So just a heads up that that's a thing. I want to head up to the vending machine here. I do actually want to buy a Mad Bull if we can. It's 120 yen. All right, that's all we really need from there. And I think we can go ahead and head up to our freaking room here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do today. No, let's go ahead and go back to our room. You feel tired, you should get some rest. Later at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Have
you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Apathy syndrome with the book next to it means it's a key word, I guess, essentially. It's an important thing.
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
It kind of is. All right, moving on. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming! It's coming!" Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? The first bell has rung. Okay, so like all Persona games, sometimes you will find yourself in class and you will have to answer a question. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota? He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Huh? Psst, who does she like? It is the second answer here, Utsubo Kubota. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you just saved my bacon, Katone. You hear classmates whispering. Katone gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. You became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. I don't think we've discussed too much into charm and stuff. Yeah, class is ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. Well, fine. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Hi.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
I'm like 100% probably gonna get Ikutsuki pronounced incorrectly at least several times in this.
Ikutsuki. Hard to
Sorry.
say, isn't it?
Yeah, Ikutsuki. It's lots of U's.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Okay, so the fourth answer here will move on the story. So why did you come here?
To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Who else lives here?
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Sure, let's go ahead and say, I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
There was a boy
It's bad
living
for
here?
your complexion, you know.
Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
No, not really.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
I don't.
Please forgive the bad pun.
What?
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
It's kind of his thing. You should rest for today. You decide to return to your room and sleep. No, you don't get an option here this time. Somebody put that wolf away, please. Later, in a certain room in the dormitory.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
I like how it breaks apart. It's fun. The walls are bleeding.
Huh?
What was that?
What the... What's happening to me?
That's probably not good. Interesting. Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping.
I mean, that's what happens when you
The
go to
dark
sleep.
hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Thank you for that exposition.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Ah, yes. I don't really know how they would have gotten this across, but yes, he's talking to us.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
I don't know what's going on.
In any case, we
I mean,
should
I do,
continue
but
to
I
monitor her
don't.
for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Yeah, it's a bit creepy. Happily sleeping away. Master? Master Katone Shiomi. That's my name. Ah, yes, I'm in a kitchen. No, wait, what? I feel like we're, falling quite quickly here.
Welcome to the
Or
Velvet
rising.
Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Let's see, there's a door to the left, 2 doors to the right. I think it's a door to in the far left too, but it's covered by a sheet. The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Okay, sure.
Hold on to this.
Yeah. Obtained velvet key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. until we meet again.
Your fingers are creeping me out, just by the way. I mean, the blank stare is a bit weird too, but it's fine. You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. I love the Persona, like, kind of response to things where it's just like, oh, you know, you should just, like, go home. You should just ignore him. You should just go to school. It's just so weird. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. What? Why do you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. But we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with old Mr. Nasty Old Ikota. We've met this guy, I believe. Oh yeah, we did. Ahem, I'm Mr. Ikota. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Okay, so you have two options here. You can either stay asleep, or you can go to sleep, or you can stay awake. If you stay awake, it increases your academics. If you doze off, you get a great condition, which we'll talk about like way later. It doesn't matter right now. We're gonna stay awake because we want that academics boost. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, The Origin of Japanese Literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. You met Yukari at the shoe boxes and decided to go back together. So, Polonium Mall.
Have you come here before?
No, I can't say I have.
A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too. There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Paulownia Mall is crowded with students on their way back from school.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. I don't know what that means. All right, let's talk to some folks here. These networked computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. It seems weird, but okay. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but there's just us students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsuru Senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could really do something with this place. I'm sure we'll find somebody later. He turned on the television. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a very dependable looking 20-year-old woman. Her sister is a camera woman, and I've heard she got her camera from her master. Next is news. Pain, go away. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's really anything here at this point, so let's go ahead and we're going to go back to our room. Yeah, we're gonna go back to our room for today. And we're just gonna get some sleep. There's nothing else we can do here at the moment. Yeah, the mirror reflects your regular face. If you're in great condition or poor condition, it'll tell you. I don't think we can study. Oh, we have a TV in here too. Oh, I guess we can't use it at the moment. All right, well, let's just move on then. We had some story to get through, so. At a certain room in the dormitory. Again?
How is she?
Sleeping, thank you.
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
Yeah, kind of mean.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Manipulative at best is what this conversation is.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
He is.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Ikutsuki is like, what the heck?
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Your room. You are awoken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Let's go take a look. It doesn't matter what you choose here.
Sorry, I'm coming in.
Is it really time to be apologizing?
I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll lead through the back door.
Doesn't matter. Again.
Wait. Take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go.
That is a
Follow
weapon,
me.
by the way. I'm surely trained in using that weapon. Dormitory, first floor at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy.
Excuse me, what?
The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Ah!
Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that?
We're in a horror game right now.
It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
The dormitory rooftop, because that was a safe place to go.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
100% it's out here, isn't it?
Huh?
That's cute. It uses its mask to look around.
You gotta be kidding me. It climbed up the wall?
It's like a spider. It's got enough arms.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
And no, she's not able to do it. Ow! Fire. Might want to do something before you get hit too.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
You speaking out of the speaker? That's not right. Pretty sure that's not right. Just a heads up, you're gonna forget about this scene before the end of the game. You just really are.
What on earth was that?
And this makes 100% makes sense with this. Wait, what? This makes 100% sense if you know the story. If you don't, Like, don't spoil it in the comments, but just know that you're gonna forget about this, but the story has been with you the entire time. The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. Hey, I got an achievement too.
Is it over? It's still moving!
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
No! Get away from me!
You have to save her. Alright, we got our first battle, our first actual battle. Grew a skull. Alright, so we've got a few things here. We've got attack, we've got skill, no items, can't change tactics, we also can't change persona, and we can defend. So let's go ahead and just show off Bash here. This will take care of it. Bash physical skills take HP to cast, while non-physical skills take I was gonna say mana, but that's not right. We'll talk a little bit more about all of this later. You felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle. We level up to level 3. Your spirit points, that's what I was thinking of, not mana. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3. This is what happens when you play like 6 games at the same time. Something inside you has changed. And Orpheus also levels up. Magic increased, endurance increased, agility is also increased, and she's learned Agi. He's learned Agi? She? The monsters are gone. It seems Yukari is safe too. I feel exhausted. You're losing consciousness. Good night.
Are you okay?
No, I'm down.
Oh, come on. Please, can you hear me? Answer me!
This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again.
I passed out to get here.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
For the record, the idea of persona and shadows and everything is based off a type of psychology or philosophy psychology type thing, which has to do with the ego and all that kind of good stuff. It's a really interesting read.
You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
That's what Orpheus is?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that.
Sure.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
We will be choosing our attendant as well next time we show up. And also, we've been passed out for a bit. Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake.
Yay.
How do you feel?
Like crap. Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Same. I mean, yes, that's right. I am. Me too.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Ah, right, we don't have parents.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area.
Just in case you wanted to place time, like the timeline, I think we're a few years before or after 1999, but we're in the early 2000s.
Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was scared too.
Really? But still.
No, that was a horror story right there.
Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going.
What? Wait, what?
I'll let the others know you woke up.
Can you call a doctor?
Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
I believe she is dateable if you play as the male character. I guess we got released. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. Are you feeling okay? Dude, I'm just fine. Forget the old Junpei. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yuka-tan. You two live in the same dorm, yet came separately today? Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again? What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better? Kotone? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of these lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Kotone, what the heck is he talking about? The answer here is mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right and I don't get any credit? Oh well. Thanks, Kotone. You hear classmates whispering. Kotone told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Alright, there seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. We'll get there. We'll escape this wretched storyline eventually. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Alright, you may now create quick save data from the command menu. Yeah, so we can actually save like a quick save, which is actually really useful. But I think for today we are done. Let's watch the television first. You turned on the television. Really? Wait, what? The news is on. Oh, nothing. All right, so next time we're gonna go to the 4th floor. We have a bunch more story to go. We have all sorts of things to do, and I think this is a great place to stop because I don't want to have to go for another like 20 minutes. So I will see you all next time as we head to the 4th floor and learn more about shadows and Persona.